Hey Aries, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Nina and today we are doing January 2021 predictions for you. I can't believe that we're already like in the new year. It's so insane to me. I can't believe we made it. I'm so proud of us. High five, bitch. But I hope that you had a happy holidays. I hope you had a peaceful holidays. And if it has been rough for you all around, as it has been for many of us, including myself, I hope it gets better. And I just want to remind you that it will get better. There is a light at the end of the tunnel and we will be able to get through this, okay? We've made it this far, so I know for a fact that there is nothing that can stand in our way. So with that being said, of course, this reading is going to apply to Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest that doesn't. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so you can do so at Sinfulpluto.com, and if you want to find me on social media, you can do so on Twitter and Instagram at Sinfulpluto. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it, my loves. If you are interested in the deck that I'm using, I will be linking it down below, as well as other things if you want to check them out. And yes, so let's get right into it, darlings. All right, we got a lot of cards that fell out, bro. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, we have the Page of Swords upright. Okay, so maybe you are learning something new. We have the Knight of Cups reversed. We have the Sun card. So maybe you are dealing with a Leo. Okay, maybe you're involved with the Leo in some way. We have the 10 of Wands reversed. We have the Hierophant reversed. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. Okay, this is like fun. I kind of like this. I'm kind of into this. Okay. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So thinking of long-term future, looking at the bigger picture, being very analytical, being very objective, it seems is what you need to be doing in January. With this Page of Swords here, it seems that you might be at the beginning of learning something new. Maybe you were just now entering college, or you were about to enter college. Maybe you are taking on a new course, like a master class or something, or you're getting your certification on something. Maybe you're signing up for something new, right? Something that has to do with learning, with knowledge, like a new beginning, a new intellectual pursuit, right? You're at the beginning stages of this, and maybe this is something that you want to pursue in the long term. Maybe this is just like a new thing that you took on an impulse, right? You know, you and your impulsivities, Aries. And maybe you're like really excited about it, that sort of thing, which is awesome. And then we have this Knight of Cups reverse, which is really interesting. Sometimes this can indicate like a creative block for some reason, or issues with emotional immaturity, or possibly having a difficult time dealing with emotions for one reason or another. It's really interesting, but it kind of reads as almost like a creative block. And then we have I wonder if with this Page of Swords and this, you know how like with some people they have like writer's block? That's kind of what the Knight of Cups reversed is like. So I wonder if with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups reversed, this is kind of suggesting that some of you may need to take on a new hobby, or taking on a new hobby for you, or a new skill or endeavor or something might be really helpful to you in regards to your creative blocks. If you have been feeling that way, maybe taking on a new task or like something new, it might be helpful in kind of getting the juices flowing again and pushing you out of your comfort zone, or pushing you kind of out of that funk that you may have been in the past few weeks, months, however long it's been, right? And then we have the Sun card, which kind of reads as like connecting to your inner child here. I wonder if for some of you, you are revisiting something that you used to love studying when you were younger. For example, like Greek mythology, if that was like a thing that you loved to study in the past. I wonder if for some of you, you were rediscovering that and how that might bring you a sense of not necessarily purpose, but almost like a sense of life, or rejuvenation, in some way. I also wonder if I also wonder if for some of you, you are at the beginning stages of this new thing, right? Maybe you are entering college, but it is not necessarily emotionally fulfilling for you for one reason or another, or maybe your studies are getting in the way of your creativity or of your inner child. Maybe, especially with this 10 of Wands reversed, you have taken on this new study, or, you know, taken on this new course to get a certification or something because others expect you to do so. It kind of reminds me of like a young person who just graduated high school and now they're about to enter college, but they don't really know what they want to pursue. They're kind of just doing it to please their parents because that's kind of what their parents expect of them. That's kind of what society expects of them. But really, with this major or at this college, they're not like that. They're not happy. They feel a little bit directionless. They feel lost, and they don't feel emotionally fulfilled because it's not necessarily what they want to be doing. So I wonder if in January, for some of you, you are coming to the realizations that either this is not like a college major that you want to be like major, like this is not like a major that you want to be in. This is not a field that you want to major in. Or maybe you are realizing that you just need a break from college. Maybe you need like a year off, a semester off, whatever the case may be. Or maybe you're realizing that college simply isn't for you. You know, that is very dependent on you or something along those lines. Excuse me while I fucking adjust myself. And so with this 10 of Wands, it's almost like in January, some of you may need to really kind of refocus yourself and begin to put yourself first this month, in the sense of like not trying to please the people in your life, not trying to go out of your way to please your loved ones all of the time. Because with this 10 of Wands reverse, it kind of reads as though you may have gone a while trying to please loved ones, your family, or just society in general. You have these pressures on you to be a certain way, to do things a certain way, or whatever the case may be, but that seems to really be emotionally or creatively bogging you down here with that Knight of Cups reversed. So I wonder if with this Hierophant reversed here, this is saying that you may need to go against the status quo in some way, or shake things up, to do what makes you happy, to do what emotionally fulfills you, whether this does mean taking a break from college or changing your major or things along those lines. Going against like social expectations or family expectations, I think may be kind of a theme for you there. And with that 7 of Pentacles here, like, you know, watering your own plants rather than watering the plants of others, and that sort of thing. So I wonder if like that's kind of what's coming up for you in January, of like basically reevaluating what you want to be studying or what you want to be doing or pursuing, what you want to be learning, your intellectual pursuits, if you will, and how intellectual pursuits may be blocking you off creatively, and how it may be important for you to find a sort of balance in all of this, especially because with that King of Swords, I wonder if this is like a parent, right? I wonder if that's like a parent for some of you. You know, they have this sort of expectation of you to be like them, but you might not necessarily want to be like them. Maybe they expect you to be a doctor, or a lawyer or something, but maybe you just want to be an artist, or you want to do something that's like freelance. Maybe you want to be a photographer, right? Something that is very different, maybe a little bit unconventional to the tradition, right? And that might be going against what their expectations are. And so there is this sort of kind of cognitive dissonance of like, I want to be happy and I also want to please my parents, but at the same time, it seems that for you, it's important to realize that you can't please everyone in your life, and you are living your life for yourself, which can be very difficult to navigate and deal with, especially if you are part of a collectivist culture, in which, you know, the family is very much the base, if you will, and everything kind of goes through the family and all of that. But it seems that it's really important to be mindful of that and to learn that, like, again, you were living life for yourself, and these expectations cannot be ruling over you forever. And so you may be just navigating through that and kind of making the realizations that you have to live life again for yourself and can't be putting your own emotions on the back border or on the back burner, or your own emotional fulfillment, should I say, on the back burner. And so with that sun card, that might just be shedding a lot of light to what may have been hidden. Maybe you are finally realizing and accepting how emotionally dissatisfied you are, how emotionally or creatively blocked that you are. Maybe for a time you kind of settled with the way that things were. You settled like, oh, like I'm okay with majoring to be a lawyer or majoring to be this, and you kind of like convinced yourself that you were when really you're not. And so in January, you might be finally like realizing like, damn, I'm really not happy with this. So what am I going to do about it? And so with that 10 of Wands reverse, it's like you need to let go of other people's burdens and no longer carry the responsibilities, the expectations of other people, and just do you, which is very important for, I think, any human being to learn. Yes. And then 2 of Pentacles reversed, again, doing things to impress other people, to make other people happy. And then 10 of Swords reversed, just feeling very incredibly dissatisfied, really drained, dragging your feet to do this thing, and like not even being happy about it. 10 of Swords reversed also just reads like beating a dead horse with a stick. Like you're trying to make this work and it's just not working out for you. Like it's just not. So you need to take on a different approach. You need to do things differently, even if it goes against the expectations of others. Okay. So yes, this month, really focus on that creativity, on doing what is emotionally fulfilling to you, whatever that might be, rather than blocking yourself off and kind of restricting yourself of that, or restricting yourself of that because you feel the obligation to live up to other people's expectations. That's just not going to work for the long run. It's not going to be emotionally fulfilling. So that is what I have for you, Aries. I hope that resonates. I hope you were able to get something out of this. And with that being said, I will talk to you later. Bye.